here's the brainstorming session that Jason just promised. What I would love to see, if you're going to run a free challenge and then send them to some paid version, is ideally, I would like to be paid for my sales calls. Raise your hand if you would too. I'm going to tell you how in a second. Okay, everybody wants to get paid for a sales call, whether you close or not. Amazing. So what we're going to do is free challenge. It is a group challenge. By the way, guys, we're going to position the fact that in this group challenge, everybody's a little bit different. The method will work across the board, but if you apply what I say word for word, maybe one of the 10 takers that Jason talked about is going to succeed. Would anybody be open to a 47 or a 97 one-off evaluation call with me to set up your 14-day fast track for you in your body? You evaluate them, you give them a plan. At the end, you switch that evaluation call into a sales call. Boom. Now you just got paid. Now you've spent more time with them one-on-one, created more connection, and you might close them right there in the first 72 hours. So that's where my head would go with that. I love that idea. I haven't thought about that yet. Nuance.
You want to talk about
everybody
talk about the targeting on the training, understanding their niche, their target, because I know that that's been super helpful.
Yeah, for sure. So just like audience clarity.
Yep.
Yeah. So guys, anybody in the Certainty Funnel DFY program knows this, but there's 3 steps. There's clear, there's engineer, and there's execute. And I won't let anybody get on a call with me so that I can start doing the work for them until they've gotten clear on who it is they help, right? Because if I gave you guys the perfect webinar template, the one that converts for my business, and you had no fucking clue who you were helping or what you were saying, it's not going to get you anywhere. So before you do anything, what I want you guys to do after this call, after you hang up, reflect with yourself, ideally talk to some clients and leads and figure out who are they? How old are they? What do they do for work? Are they married? Are they single? Are they divorced? Do they have kids? How old are their kids? What do their kids like to do? What do these people like to do? What are their pains? What are their desires? What do they think about but don't tell anybody? If you can understand them to that level, you win. I guarantee you win, right? So clarity comes before anything. After clarity, we're going to start engineering your webinar. That's going to be next week. We'll talk about that another time. I'll come with a script for you guys. But ultimately, what I want you guys to think about is your IP. And if you don't have IP, let's build it, right? So what is your method? For me, it's the diet detox. 3 phases: build, reshape, thrive. In my webinar, I talk about all 3 this much, but I talk about the first phase this much: build. I am building the foundation so that later on, everything happens better, faster, and easier. I explain how to do that step by step, no punches pulled. At the end of the webinar, I tell them, look, guys, what I just shared is exactly what our clients do to succeed. But if I'm honest with you, this comes at you fast. Inside the first 14 days, 6 of our 7 steps happen. This is where most people fall off. Would anybody here be interested in doing this with me in a free challenge? And then that goes back to what we just kind of positioned. So that's the flow that we would like to see on the webinar with your IP, with your clarity. And from there, that's going to open up the conversation of ads, right? Because you can't run an ad without clarity. So Jason, what are you seeing here that we need to add in?
Yeah, I mean, I think, guys, this is where like the quality of your ads, the cost of your ads, I know this is like a big concern of a lot of you guys, is just like, how much am I gonna have to spend on ads, right? How do we get like low ad costs? And so we talked about $5 per lead.